A 7 News Detroit investigation is triggering Michigan State Police to look into an ugly tasing that Highland Park officials covered up. It's the latest fallout from 7 investigator Ross Jones reporting that's revealed problem cops bouncing from department to department, leaving scandal in their wake.
You gonna hit me with the dump? Are you gonna tase me too?
It's the body cam footage that was kept from Wayne County's prosecutor. But tonight, as a result of a 7 News Detroit investigation, Michigan State Police are now investigating the actions of a then Highland Park police officer that his own department helped cover up. It was a tasing that happened before James McMahon was appointed Highland Park's police chief. And after our story aired, he referred the case to MSP, who will share their findings with prosecutor Kim Worthy.
This should have happened, obviously, to begin with.
Ken Bates is a longtime Highland Park resident and a former city council member.
This stuff comes to light, and you never know when, and it's just best to be honest.
Man, what part of leave do you not understand?
As we first reported, Officer Damian Player violated Highland Park's taser policy and code of conduct after he repeatedly attempted to tase a homeless man found loitering outside of a Burger King. Player would take the man to the ground, where he was knocked unconscious, sustained a head injury, then transported by EMS to the hospital. But rather than face discipline from Highland Park, Officer Player was removed from police assignments and made a full-time firefighter. The following year, when Warren police wanted to hire him, Highland Park concealed Player's misconduct, reporting that he left their department in good standing.
Would you call the terms of his departure here good standing?
No.
He was not allowed to be a police officer anymore.
Not here, no.
Next, police officer Damian Player.
And while at Warren PD, Officer Player would commit the same kind of misconduct that Macomb County's prosecutor would deem criminal. Tasing this truck driver repeatedly after he was slow to step out of his vehicle. Both Player and his partner were charged with felonies and face up to 5 years in prison.
It's a good thing that they're doing something now. The Highland Park leaders even pinned the badge on this guy.
Tom Berry is a retired Detroit police lieutenant who reviewed the video of Player's first tasing. He applauds Chief McMahon's decision to send the case to Wayne County's prosecutor and hopes it will discourage other police departments from concealing officer misconduct.
Hey, I got away with it over here. I'm going to do it over here, and that's what happens. The envelope was pushed. We get away with it once. We get away with it twice. Third time might not be a charm, and that's what happens. It progresses.
What has happened now is you've taken one problem and shared it with another community when you have opportunity to correct it.
Damian Player's criminal attorney did not respond to our request for comment on this story. Player is next due in court in July. In the newsroom, I'm Ross Jones, 7 News Detroit.
All right, Ross, thanks for following up on that story.